Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your MRT with weights workout. That's metabolic resistance training using either dumbbells or kettlebells or both. This is day 8 of your holiday HIIT challenge, but this is also a great workout that you can do at any time. I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Again, dumbbells or kettlebells, whatever you've got, let's get moving. Are you ready? Let's do it. Go ahead and start just getting your body warm. So march it, jog it, step it, whatever you want to do. Roll those shoulders. We're gonna get that heart rate up, get the blood flowing, get our bodies warm, get a dynamic warm up. So working in that movement patterns we're gonna be using within the workout. So metabolic resistance training, maybe you've done some of my MRT workouts before. It is a fun format. Essentially a lot of the workouts here are MRT, metabolic resistance training. The idea is just that we're pushing our bodies in a way that not only are we getting resistance training, step out into that side lunge, we're getting resistance and strength training, but we're also getting a good metabolic burn, right? So burning the muscles, burning the calories, getting that heart rate up. So total body strength, endurance, mobility, we are getting it done today with this MRT. So here's how it's gonna work, just shift your weight. We have 2 circuits that we're gonna do 2 times. The first one is with your dumbbells. Second circuit is with your kettlebells. Let's walk those feet in. Let's take it right here. We're gonna do a I, Y, come up on the T, just like this, little hinge. Straight up, I, Y. You're trying to really think about mobility here, right? Because we're pretty tight through here. Keep it going. So, 2 circuits, a dumbbell circuit, and a kettlebell circuit. One more. We're gonna do them 2 times. Your first round is going to be, let's take it flat back down and round it up. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. So it's pretty quick, but we give you 15 seconds because that is when I'm gonna tell you, go ahead and hold it here, hands on top, round through cat-cow. I'm gonna teach you that next move in that 15 seconds. It's gonna go by quick, but you're gonna do it. You got it. Take those hands down right here if that's okay for you. Little shift side to side. You can even walk those feet out to open up the hips. And let's just extend up through the back of the legs, then drop it down. If that's not right for you, you can have your hands on the top of the legs or on a chair, bench, whatever it is for you. And then from here, if it's good, walk it back into that high plank and then walk it up. Come all the way up. Let's take it here. Open up the hips. You got it. We're also getting the core warmed up and ready to go. If that's not right for you, you can just tap it back, open up the hips, tap it back, engage the core. So, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, then we go right into round 2, which is 50 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. That's because at that point, you know what to do. Hold your plank for just a second right through here. Let's just take it forward and back, toes into hands, and then press it up, down dog. Back to plank, just a few of those. So it's gonna go quickly. At the end of each round, we're also gonna sneak in a kettlebell swing, but we'll give ourselves a little extra time, walk those hands back to get that in. We're not gonna hold ourselves to a long kettlebell swing. I don't really love doing swings for longer than 30 or 40 seconds, so we're gonna keep it a 30-second swing, and that's where we get a quick breather to get set up for it, right? So we're gonna keep that swing as the end of our circuit, but I don't want us to rush into it, right? We really need to make sure we have good form for those swings, really for everything, right? But especially trying to rush into a swing, we don't want that. So, 4 moves, and then a swing. We got dumbbells 2 rounds, we got kettlebells 2 rounds. All of it is going to keep your heart rate up. All of it is gonna feel high heart rate. It should feel like cardio, but also feel like strength. You don't have to rush these moves. We can keep good form. Go ahead and tap it out. We can get it all done with your good resistance training form, and it will keep your heart up either way. All right, so we're starting. We're gonna rack those weights right here. We're gonna do a traveling lateral squat. So watch me, side for 2. Then when you come up out of it, we're gonna do bicep curl for 2. Then we're gonna take it other side, side for 2, bicep curl for 2. If that doesn't feel right for you, I want you to just take it to a squat and then bicep curl for 2. Squat for 2, curl for 2. You can keep it stationary if that's not right for you. Go ahead and rack them if you can. Here we go, 45, side squat. Get low and take it slow. Get centered, biceps for 2. We got full 45 seconds. We don't care how many we get. We just care that we have good form. Now it's a little tricky to move laterally, right? Especially with the weights up here. So I want you to think about using your core to stay balanced. I want you to think about slowing down that form. Right through here. Breathe. And down. Can we get one more? I think we can. And breathe. 2 curls. Yes. And breathe. All right, so we're hanging out here. We're gonna take it. We're gonna do same idea. 2 presses, and then if you can, you're gonna hold them up. 2 knees. If that's not right for you, you can do the knees down here. 2 presses, 2 knees. Here we go. Press. I'm gonna keep it hammer. Hold it up. Drive those knees. This is your core working, right? If you need to, you can alternate one and then the other. Up and up. Or 2 from down below and then keep them down here. Maybe that feels better to you. I don't want anybody to feel unstable. Another option is to drop it down to 1 dumbbell. I know that's a lot, right? Drive the knees to the chest, flex the foot. 2 press, 2 march. Yes, you're doing it. How's that heart rate? Arms are working hard. Legs, get a little breather on this one, but don't worry, it's coming. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds to rest. All right, we're taking it to a row. So if you can, watch me here. You're in that lunge position. We're gonna go row for 2. You're gonna switch it back right here. Row for 2, so think of it as a hinge. Join me right here. Row for 2, step back to that plank, step it in. Row for 2. If that is not right for you, here's what I want you to get. Row for 2, and just switch from the top, right? You can go here. Row for 2. If you're able, I want you to pull from the ground because you're gonna get lower in that front leg. You're gonna get more pull for your back. And then we also get that core working, right? Step it back. Here we go. In. Elbows up. Yes, step it back into the plank or up out of the lunge. Breathe. Last one, shake it out. All right, team, this is it. Coming down on your back. We're gonna get a little chest press with a knee drop. So I'm gonna press for 2, hold it up. Drop my knees for 2. If that's not right for you, take it to a bridge. Here we go. We got press for 2. Drop your knees, 1 and then the other. You don't have to drop them all the way, right? You can even just drop them 1. Feel how the balance comes into play, right? Strong chest press. If you have that core strength, drop them down, bring them up, drop them down, bring it up. So you may have noticed a theme here. We got almost 2 of everything, right? Breathe and down. 10 seconds, then we're jumping up to that swing. So we got upper pull, upper push, upper pull, upper push. And we got a lot of legs, squats and lunges in between. Last one. All right, team, drop them down. That's the end of your 4. So we're gonna take it to a skier swing. If you're more comfortable with the kettlebell or just 1 dumbbell in the center, that's okay. If you can have those 2 dumbbells, we're gonna drive it back. If you need to, remember we got a little extra time to get into this, you can just keep it with that deadlift, right? This is always your modification or another option for a swing. You get the same set of muscles, but without the power. If the swing is not right for you, keep it there. All right, team. So core zipped, shoulders back. We got 30 seconds of that skier swing. Dumbbells right by the side. We're gonna power it up in 3, 2, 1. Drive it up, let it drop. It is not a squat and a raise. You are not lifting with those arms. You're powering everything up. Right through here. Woo! Drive it up. Yes, team. Hup. Lock out with the glutes, hamstrings, core, and back. But again, arms are just along for the ride. They are not lifting. You don't have to go higher than chest level. 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Give your hands a little break. right, team, we are doing all of that again, all right? So now you know what you're doing. Your transition can be a little quicker. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my 15s, and I'm gonna switch to my 15s when I get into that row and hinge, right? I'm gonna keep it with my 10s for the curl, for the press, then I'm gonna switch it. If you have that option, go for it. Otherwise, use what you've got. Give yourself some space. Let's try to rack it here this time. Side squat. We got 50 seconds this time. Regular bicep curl. So we did a hammer curl before. If you can rack them here, you're gonna feel the difference. Again, if moving side to side does not feel good for you, just take it regular squat for 2. That's an option. Curl for 2. Yes, team. If you can, side to side. Strong curl. Ha. Heart rate is up, right? Are those muscles burning? I hope so. Whoo. Remember, if it starts to feel like too much, this is your workout. Last one. You can always just do one and relax. All right, get ready for that press. If you wanna take it to 1 dumbbell, if you wanna just do the press or just do the knees, that works too. Let's take it out this time. Here we go. Double, press, hold it here, core engaged, knee and knee. That's very advanced. So if that's not right for you, you can just go 1 and then the other and take it here. Flex that foot. Another option, of course, is just that 1 dumbbell. Either hold it up. Notice how slow I'm going. It is not how fast you can go, right? We wanna keep it slow. Your heart rate's gonna get up either way. What I don't want is for you to be arching in that back. Zip up that core. Strong upper body push, and then strong knees for core. You got it, team. Take it up. Hold it here if you can, or hold it at the chest. Up. 5 seconds. What do you got? 3, 2, 1. All right, team. You're either rowing, stepping back to the plank, stepping back up, or stepping out of the lunge. Let's get it done. Row from the floor if you can. 1 and 2. Either step it back right here, step it in. So it's basically 2 lunges because you're switching your legs. Or step it up right here. Step it back. If you need to keep it higher, that's always an option. Take it right here, lunge it back. Think of it as more of a hinge, less of a lunge. I really want you leaning into that front leg right here, controlled. But again, everybody has different mobility. So I do not want you to feel like you're failing if you can't get back into this plank. Nobody's ever failing in these workouts, I promise you. We're getting it done. Whew, not even me when I stopped for that round, right? Still succeeding. Breathe and relax. What is that last one? Oh, chest press, knee drop. Can we get it done? This time, if you want, turn those palms in, a little more triceps. In 3, 2, 1. Up for 2. Let those knees drop. Let me show you a different option. You can go down, hold it here at the bottom, rest those elbows on the ground. That's gonna give you a little more balance. So if you can, press them in, hold it up, let those knees drop, come through the center. But the other option, down and up, back down. Anchor yourself with those elbows. Drop, pull it in, drop, pull it in. Here we go. Breathe. Yes. So close. Think about your core. Down and up. Let them drop. 3, 2, 1. Skier swing one more time. Or if you want, you can take it 1 heavy dumbbell in the center. I'm gonna go with my 10s for that skier swing. Give yourself a second to get set up into that. Then we're going into round or circuit 2 with 2 rounds using our kettlebells. So shoulders back. Remember, you can just do that deadlift if you want to, or a skier swing or a regular swing. Whatever you got, wrap that core. Push into those feet. Shoulders are packed. Hinge it here, prep it. 3, 2, skier swing. Drive it up. Let it drop. Yes, Team, you got this. Breathe. Hup. This is a short workout, so I want you to give it everything you can in those 45, 50, and even 30 like this rounds. Drive it up, let it drop. Lock it out, let it drop. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Give your hands a break. Get those dumbbells out of the way if you're switching to kettlebell. If you're gonna stay with your dumbbells, take them right here. Quick sip of water. Team, oh man, right? All right, so here's what we got. We got one more circuit, 4 exercises. A lot of them are compound exercises, meaning upper and lower together or upper and core. Go ahead and take this rest. I don't want you to feel like you have to be doing crazy jumping jacks. If you want to, you can, but take the rest because we're gonna jump right in. Remember, rest is part of the process. Recovery is part of the program. All right, so 1 kettlebell is all you need. Your first round, watch me, we're gonna keep it stationary side lunge. We're gonna take the kettlebell towards the hip. We're gonna press it up. And if it feels okay for you, elbows behind into triceps. Shift the weight towards the hip. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you, I know sometimes holding it over your head is not, just take it to the press. Join me. We're getting it done. We got 45 seconds to start. Remember, on that side lunge, you're shifting your weight, shifting your weight. Let's get it done. In 3, 2, 1, side lunge. Shift your weight, kettlebell, take it up. Triceps behind the head. Shift the weight, kettlebell to the hip for core. Press and tries. Lots of upper body push. Also, lateral movement like we did with that side squat. Now we got side lunge. Again, not everybody loves bringing the kettlebell behind their head. I know it's not as intuitive. You can always switch to a dumbbell as well. Take it up, if that's better. Or again, just do the press. You're still gonna get those muscles working. Shift, up. Last one. Yes. And breathe. 15 seconds to breathe. Watch me here. We're gonna take it to a transverse squat. If you want, you're gonna open it up like a plie, drop it down, step it in. So you're opening up on the diagonal. If that doesn't feel good for you, you just take a regular plie. I'm gonna give you an option to add a clean and a press. Let's start with just the legs. Here we go. Take it out, drop low. I want you to really think. That side lunge, we got a lot of outer thighs. Now we're thinking about those inners, right? Let's, if you want, get a little biceps. You gotta clean. If you're not comfortable with the clean, you can also do bicep curl. You can also just keep the transverse squat. It's up to you. Yes, team. Round 2, you're gonna have an option to add a press. But for now, keep it here. Keep it up, yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, so keeping that same sumo, we're gonna take it row from the ground. This time, walk it back, walk it in. Row from the ground, walk it back, walk it in. Here we go. Sumo stance. Then I want you to bring it in, walk it back, hold that plank, walk it in. Sumo, yes, your legs are gonna burn, but that's okay. Hold the abs for as long as you need to. Flat back from the ground. From the ground, walk it back, walk it in. If you need a little back break, come up out of it, but then get right back into it. I know you can do it, I know. Legs are feeling it, keep it going. Flat, flat, walk it back, walk it in, flat back. Yes, you're alternating your sides. Last one, back and in. Bring it up, 15 seconds. All right, team, now we are down on your back. You can either do a tricep press, close grip, or tricep extension, whatever feels good for you. Let's start with that. Bring the knees up into tabletop, here we go. Tricep extension or tricep press. If that feels good for you, you're gonna slowly take the legs out and bring them in. So I really want you to take it slow triceps, slow push out, right? If that's not right for you, you can just do a little toe tap one at a time, right through here. Either way, core is engaged. You can also do the bridge. Again, slow, either tricep press or tricep extension. Add the core as it feels fit for you, right? I know, slowing it down, but we're still getting that metabolic resistance burn. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up onto your feet, team. All right, now we're going to a kettlebell swing. So we put that on the mat as our last one in each of those. So we got a little breather. So we go into that kettlebell swing fresh, right? Try to go heavy if you can. If you don't have kettlebells, you can do that skier swing that we just did with 2 dumbbells or 1 heavy dumbbell in the center. Your movement is the same. Let it drop, power it up, lock it out of the top, let it drop. Let's get it done. 30 seconds, and then we go into that second round of our kettlebell sequence, and then that is it, team. All right, so wrap up that core, shoulders back. Remember, you can always take it to that deadlift if that is better for you, but let's get it done. Prep it. 3, 2, power it up. You're not lifting, you're using the whole posterior chain. So the back of the body, drive it up, let it drop. Drive it up, let it drop. Right through here. Notice I'm using my breath to really feel the rhythm. Let it drop, because kettlebell swings are a little bit quicker than our normal rounds, because it's a power move. Let's get it done. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. I know, a little bit long, but that's okay. Relax your back from here. Quick little pedal. Set that heavy one to the side, unless that's the one you're using. All right, team, doing it all again. I know, our first round was a little bit upper body heavy. Second round, a little bit lower body, but all are getting both. If you need to pick one or the other, your workout be where you are today. Stay with me, but in a way that's good for you. We're starting with that side lunge. Take it up. If it feels good, triceps. Lots of triceps in this round, right? 3, core engage. 2, 1, here we go. Down, up, behind. Remember, this is 50 seconds. So shift your weight, drive it up behind your head. Shift your weight, kettlebell to the hip, so you gotta use your core, then drive out of it. So really think out of that hip, that leg that you're leaning into is what's giving you the power to come out of it. And breathe. I know it's a lot of compound exercises today, but I really wanna stress that you do not have to go fast. Take your time with it. What is working for our metabolic rate, for our heart rate, is the sequence of exercises, the fact that we're getting these compound exercises working together. Breathe. And the limited rest, right? Speaking of, here we go, 10 seconds. All right, we got that transverse squat. So remember, you're opening out on the diagonal. We'll start with that. Just your lower body. We'll add a little clean or bicep curl. 50 seconds. Here we go. Drop it down. Step it in. Come all the way up. And when you come up, think about squeezing in those inner thighs, pelvic floor into the core. Right? Here. And up. Here. And up right here. Drop it down if you want. Clean. We got a power move. We got some biceps. Another option is just to take it down, curl it up as you push up out of it. Down, curl it up. Yes. Low to high. And breathe. 10 seconds. Breathe, last one. All right, team, you know what to do. If you want to, you can keep it regular squat. If you can, keep it sumo. Pull from the ground for 2, walk it back and hold. Here we go, flat back. Row, row, walk it back, walk it in. Right here, flat back, row, and row. Switch your lead leg. So if you walk back right, walk in right. If you walk back left, walk in left, switch it. Breathe. So lots of hip mobility as well, right? Flat back. I know, legs are burning, take your time. If the walk back is not right for you, you just keep it with the row. And if you want to, you can come out of it, right? 10 seconds. I'm always surprised when we're moving so slow, but we're lifting weights, how high that heart rate gets. Right here. 2 more rows, then you got it. Woo, team. Yes, shake it out. All right, down on your back. So if you did the tricep extension that time, let's get the tricep press. Elbows in, just press straight up. Remember, you're gonna push those legs out or tap them down or take it to a bridge. Last 50 seconds. Here we go. So start with your upper body, just a press. Then if it feels good, we're gonna take it out and bring it in. Whew. Take it out and bring it in. Again, I'm going to the tricep press because I did the extension before, but it's up to you. You can also just do the upper if this is a better option for you. Breathe or bridge. Take it up and down. Whoo! Burn upper body and core, because you know we're gonna fit in one last swing. Well, that's gonna be it, team. Yes, you can. Stay with me, hang with me. Arms are working hard, core is working hard, legs are tightening out. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Up onto your feet, team. I think we got time for one more swing. We're gonna think of it as a bonus move, but we don't have to have a full bonus move. Let's get a swing. Whew. How about that? Are you feeling it? I know I am. All right, kettlebell or dumbbells. Give yourself a second to catch your breath because we want good form on this. We're tired, we've been working hard. Let's get it done. Drive those hips back, power it up, not lifting with your arms, not squatting, it's a hinge. Lock it out, let it drop. You're reacting, power coming up, lock it out, react. Pendulum swinging, let's get it done. Core engaged, shoulders packed, soft bend in the knees, hinge it here, let's get it done. Deadlift or swing, 3, 2, 1, this is it. Drive it up, let it drop. Lock it out, let it drop. You're pushing into those feet, especially those heels. Also think about not arching your back at the top. It's not a hyperextension. You're locking out in that upright position. Core is tightening out, but you're still breathing. Right? Take it up, let it drop. Almost there. Finish strong right here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. Pedal right through here. Yes, team. Whew. All right, take it to the side. You did it. Grab a sip of water. Feels like we barely got water today. That is what I'm talking about. Keeping it moving to get that metabolic resistance training. Training that metabolic rate. We often think we're talking about metabolism or metabolic rate or cardio, burning calories, whatever, burning fat. We often think about cardio, but I'm always here to show you that you can get it in with your strength training. In fact, you can often get more with resistance training because your body is working harder to lift heavy things than it is to often just get some steady state cardio. So that's why we love HIIT, that's why we love MRT. That's why I keep these workouts short. We keep our rest periods short. We want to keep it moving so we can get you in and out, right? Most of us do not have time to spend an hour or more working out. We want to get it in and get it done. We want to leave feeling good. We want to leave feeling strong. So I hope that's what you feel. I hope you know your strength. And if that was challenging for you, guess what? It was challenging for me too. You could probably hear it in my voice. You could probably see it in my body. That was hard in the best way. Let's take those arms up, stretch it to the side. Make sure you leave me a comment and let me know how you felt. I love to hear from you. And of course, like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notifications so you always know what's coming up. And of course, don't forget to check us out on the free BodyFit by Amy app. There are so many fun things on there. It is the new home of the BodyFit Athletic Club. Let's get a little quad stretch if you can. You can either tilt your hip forward or bring it up. Take that arm to the back, either standing or on the wall. And the BodyFit Athletic Club is there. That's where you get that extra support, that extra guidance from me direct access to me, to Vivian, our BodyFit dietitian. That is where you can get that. So join us there. It takes place on the app. You do not have to have Facebook anymore. And of course, lots of other fun freebies on the app as well. So check out all the links in the description below. And if you're looking for dumbbells, kettlebells, you'll find it there too. Mat, all of it. Whoo. Breathe, shake everything out. Roll those shoulders back. Thank you so much for showing up today. Thank you so much for moving with me. I hope you're leaving feeling good. I'm leaving feeling good, and I am so proud of you. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. That was your MRT with weights workout. Great job, everybody.